Book number 1, Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes. Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes is a seminal work in Western literature, chronicling the adventures of a Spanish nobleman named Alonso Quijano. Consumed by the tales of chivalric romance, Alonso decides to become a knight-errant, taking on the name Don Quixote. With his loyal squire Sancho Panza, he sets out to revive chivalry and rectify the wrongs of the world. The novel, split into 2 parts, blends comedy and tragedy, offering a rich exploration of Quixote's delusions and the stark realities he faces. In the first part, Don Quixote's fantasies lead him to perceive the world through a chivalric lens. One of the most iconic episodes involves his attack on windmills, which he mistakes for giants. He charges at them with his lance only to be caught by the sails and flung into the air. This event epitomizes many of his misadventures, where noble intentions clash with harsh realities. Another instance involves Quixote freeing a boy from an abusive master, only to worsen the boy's plight due to his misguided intervention. These episodes illustrate the unintended consequences of Quixote's well-meaning actions. Sancho Panza, a simple farmer, joins Quixote enticed by the promise of an island to govern. While Sancho humors Quixote's fantasies, he also provides grounded peasant wisdom throughout their journeys. His practical nature contrasts sharply with Quixote's lofty ideals, creating a dynamic interplay that highlights the balance between idealism and realism. Sancho navigates his master's delusions while attending to practical matters, embodying the voice of reason in their escapades. Don Quixote's adventures are marked by other delusions, such as mistaking inns for castles and innkeepers for lords. In one episode, he takes a barber's shaving basin, believing it to be the legendary helmet of Mambrino. These misinterpretations often lead to farcical situations, where Quixote's earnest attempts to uphold chivalric values result in mockery and pity from onlookers. This comedic element is a cornerstone of the novel, inviting readers to reflect on the absurdity of clinging to outdated ideals. The second part of the book introduces a meta-narrative element with characters aware of the first part's publication. This innovative technique blurs the lines between Cervantes' world and the fictional world of Don Quixote. Characters familiar with Quixote's exploits either indulge or challenge his delusions, adding a layer of complexity to the narrative. This self-referential approach allows Cervantes to explore the nature of storytelling and the impact of literature on reality. A notable episode in the second part involves the Duke and Duchess, who play elaborate pranks on Don Quixote for their amusement. They deceive Sancho into believing he will govern an island, which turns out to be a mock village where he is subjected to various tests of governance. Despite his simple nature, Sancho handles these tests with surprising wisdom, showcasing his growth and innate common sense. Eventually, he realizes the farcical nature of his governorship and relinquishes his post, reflecting the theme of disillusionment and self-awareness. Throughout their journey, Don Quixote and Sancho Panza encounter a myriad of characters, each contributing to the rich tapestry of their adventure. They meet innkeepers, priests, barbers, soldiers, and nobles, all reflecting different facets of Spanish society. These interactions enable Cervantes to critique contemporary social norms, human follies, and the absurdities of certain cultural practices. The novel's episodic structure allows for a wide-ranging exploration of themes, from the idealism versus pragmatism dichotomy to the nature of reality and illusion. A recurring theme in Don Quixote is the conflict between reality and illusion. Don Quixote's perception of the world, shaped by the chivalric romances he has read, leads him to interpret mundane events as grand adventures. This theme is evident in his unwavering belief in the nobility of his quest, despite the clear evidence of its futility. Cervantes uses this theme to satirize the romanticized notions of chivalry and to question the influence of literature on reality. The novel invites readers to consider the power of imagination and how it can both enrich and distort our understanding of the world. Another central theme is the ridicule of chivalric literature. By presenting Don Quixote as a figure whose mind has been addled by excessive reading of such tales, Cervantes critiques the genre's unrealistic portrayal of heroism and virtue. The novel's humorous tone and absurd situations underscore the gap between chivalric ideals and real-world experiences. Cervantes does not merely mock Don Quixote, he also evokes sympathy for his protagonist, whose intentions are noble, even if his actions are misguided. The relationship between Don Quixote and Sancho Panza evolves throughout the novel. Initially, Sancho is motivated by the promise of material rewards, but over time, he develops a deep loyalty to his master. This bond is tested in various ways, yet it endures, highlighting the themes of friendship and loyalty. Sancho's practical nature often serves as a counterbalance to Don Quixote's idealism, and their interactions provide much of the novel's humor and pathos. Don Quixote's character is complex and multifaceted. On one hand, he is portrayed as a figure of ridicule due to his delusions and impractical idealism. On the other hand, his steadfast commitment to his ideals and his courage in the face of adversity evoke admiration. This duality makes Don Quixote a compelling and enduring character in literary history. His unwavering belief in the principles of chivalry, despite the mockery and failure he faces, speaks to the human desire to find meaning and purpose in life. Sancho Panza, in contrast, represents the everyman, grounded in reality and practicality. His evolution from a simple, self-interested farmer to a loyal and wise companion highlights the transformative power of friendship and loyalty. Sancho's character provides a necessary balance to Don Quixote's idealism, and their interactions offer a rich exploration of human relationships and the nature of companionship. The novel's conclusion is both poignant and thought-provoking. After a series of defeats and humiliations, Don Quixote returns to his village. He regains his sanity and renounces his chivalric ambitions, acknowledging the folly of his past actions. His final days are marked by reflection and repentance, adding a tragic dimension to his character. This ending underscores the novel's exploration of the tension between dreams and reality, and the ultimate realization of one's limitations. Don Quixote is celebrated for its critical perspective on the romantic and often nonsensical literature of Cervantes' time, and its deep, sometimes playful, often poignant reflection on the human condition. The novel's legacy as the first modern novel has established it as a pivotal work in Western literary tradition, influencing countless writers and artists across the centuries. Its blend of humor, tragedy, realism, and fantasy, along with its exploration of the individual's struggle against societal norms, continues to resonate with readers, making Don Quixote a timeless masterpiece. The novel's impact on literature cannot be overstated. It has inspired numerous adaptations, reinterpretations, and critical studies, cementing its place as a cornerstone of Western literary canon. Cervantes' innovative narrative techniques, including the use of a self-referential meta-narrative, have been emulated by many subsequent writers. The character of Don Quixote has become an archetype, representing the quintessential idealist, whose vision transcends the mundane realities of everyday life. In conclusion, Don Quixote is a rich, multifaceted work that offers a profound commentary on the nature of reality, the power of literature, and the enduring human quest for meaning and purpose. Its blend of humor and pathos, along with its incisive social critique, ensures its continued relevance and appeal to readers across generations. Through the adventures of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, Cervantes invites us to reflect on our own perceptions of the world and the ways in which our dreams and ideals shape our lives. Moreover, Don Quixote serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring human spirit and the capacity for resilience in the face of adversity. Don Quixote's journey, marked by both triumphs and failures, is a testament to the strength of the human will and the importance of pursuing one's dreams, no matter how unattainable they may seem. The novel's exploration of the interplay between reality and illusion, idealism and pragmatism, and the individual and society makes it a timeless and universal story that continues to captivate and inspire readers around the world. Beyond its immediate narrative, Don Quixote also delves into the nature of heroism and the societal constructs that shape our understanding of it. Cervantes invites readers to question the validity of traditional heroic ideals and to consider the possibility of finding heroism in everyday actions and ordinary people. This subversion of conventional heroism is a recurring motif, challenging readers to rethink what it means to be a hero in a modern, rapidly changing world. Additionally, the novel explores the theme of identity and self-perception. Don Quixote's transformation from Alonso Quijano into a self-styled knight-errant underscores the fluidity of identity and the power of personal belief. Cervantes suggests that identity is not fixed but can be reshaped by one's aspirations and convictions, even in the face of societal opposition. This idea resonates with contemporary discussions about the nature of self and the impact of personal narratives on our lives. The novel also addresses the influence of media and popular culture on individual behavior and societal norms. Don Quixote's obsession with chivalric romances and his subsequent actions reflect the profound impact that literature and, by extension, all forms of media can have on our perceptions and behaviors. Cervantes' critique of the romanticization of chivalry serves as a broader commentary on the potential consequences of consuming and internalizing unrealistic ideals. Finally, Don Quixote is a celebration of the imaginative spirit. Despite the often tragic and absurd outcomes of his quests, Don Quixote's unwavering commitment to his ideals and his vivid imagination inspire a sense of wonder and admiration. Cervantes portrays imagination as a double-edged sword, capable of inspiring greatness and folly in equal measure. This nuanced portrayal invites readers to appreciate the creative potential of the human mind while remaining mindful of its capacity for self-deception. In sum, Don Quixote is a timeless literary masterpiece that continues to captivate and provoke thought among readers. Its rich tapestry of themes, complex characters, and innovative narrative techniques ensure its place as a cornerstone of world literature. Cervantes' exploration of the human condition through the lens of Don Quixote's quixotic adventures offers enduring insights into the nature of reality, the power of literature, and the enduring quest for meaning and purpose in our lives.